about age. So graduate students, we are talking about average age will be what, 22? Let's say 22. So we are looking at age. So minimum age we found that is 22, and then it keeps on going, right? So it continues. Now if you think about Dennis Glaze.
Yeah, okay, I just hit me.
So we are going a little far. I'm just giving an example,
Yeah,
not
right.
doing anything. So we are talking about what? About 40s? 40? How old is it?
45 or something.
45, okay. Alright, let's say 45. Why don't I include me? That'll be even better. Never mind. 45. So, when you are collecting data on age of all these graduate students, let's just assume that the lowest age you found 22, the highest age was 45. So you can say that age of these graduate students, it starts at 22 and it keeps on going, it continues up to 45. So it's an example of continuous variables. Another thing, determining real limits of continuous variables, delete that statement, that sentence or that line. Don't worry about this one. Okay. Scales of measurement, I have overall, you can have three types of scales. Nominal, ordinal, interval. Nominal, we already talked about that. Nominal level of measurement, when you are using those kind of code numbers to represent the categories in your variable. And when those numbers, they do not indicate any rank order, they are called nominal level. If they indicate rank order, like which is number at the top, which is the second one, third one, fourth one, if they indicate rank order, then you are using ordinal level. Third one, interval. So continuous variables like these, they can be transformed into interval level of measurement or interval variables. So, what could be the best way to convert a continuous variable into an interval level of variable? Interval level simply means that this continuous variable, you are creating groups within the same variable. So, when you are dealing with these, that age, that variable can be converted to age groups 1, and the other one could be age group 2. So we can convert them into two groups. It's up to you. If you want to convert them into 3 age groups, you can still do it. So how do we convert this continuous variable into groups or interval level?
You look at like what the medium age is, and then break that down to like 24 to so much, and then the next one like that.
Right. The best way to deal with is, okay, for our purpose, why don't I make our life a little easier?
I said do even numbers. Yeah. Thank you. You're the best.
You need to stop recording when she talks like that. I have to, now you are making my work tougher. You know, when I get done, then I have to sit in my office, upload this whole thing, and then edit. 46.
Okay.
Okay. Now we are going to create interval level of measurement. So we are talking about two groups. So this is the highest score or the highest number. This is the lowest number. So how do we create these interval or groups? So we subtract the lowest number from the highest number. So 46 minus 22 is 24. We are talking about two groups. 24 divided by 2 is 12. Right? So the first group, this one, will be 22, 2. You need to add 12 to that one. 22
What
plus
is
12.
26?
Huh?
Did you say you got it at 12?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, you subtract the lowest number
Okay.
from the highest number. So 46 minus 22 is 24. We are talking about creating two groups, not three.
Oh, okay.
Then you divide that, the difference between the highest number and the lowest number, that difference here. So your first group, you start with 22, add 12 to it, so that comes to 34. That's your group number 1. Next one. Huh? 35 to 46. We don't have a choice. It's not very good, is it? No, hold on. So what 11? Close. It's not exactly same all the time. You know, it could be a little bit different. But theoretically speaking, that's how we can create or convert continuous variable into interval variable. If you are, practically speaking, if you are using that statistical package, and if you want to convert any variable into groups, SPSS will do it for you. You just give the direction and it will do it for you. Okay. Now we are talking about two kinds of variables, independent variable and dependent variable. Can you give me an example, anybody?
I know one of them stays the same all the time, right? Which one is the second? No?
Dependent variable, yeah. Dependent variable is the one which we try to explain. And independent variable is the one which we use to explain the dependent variable. Let me give you an example.